All right, joining us today, Malcolm Fleschner, a legendary tough guy, and executive producer of The Point on YouTube.com/The Point, and a contributor, by the way, to Town Square as well, and many other shows that we've done.
I'm very busy.
And executive producer of TYT Interviews. What? Yeah. You didn't know Malcolm. Malcolm's a big part of the Young Turks.
I also do a post-game every once in a while.
What is this?
With Dave Kohler and Steve O. Definitely check that out. Become a member if you're not, because you don't want to miss that.
All right, let's do it, Malcolm. What do you got?
All right, so you ready for the first one?
Yes.
Here we go. From Dylan Paul. He asks, Cenk, do you believe in a world government without all the typical corruption? Also, cheers from Canada.
Yes, and now that seems controversial to Americans, but it's not at all controversial. I'm a big supporter of the United Nations, and if we could all work together to avoid conflict, wouldn't that be lovely? It doesn't mean I believe in black helicopters coming and taking over your house, and I certainly don't believe in things like the Trans-Pacific Partnership, where they do trade deals where the corporations are in charge of the world government and can sue your local government to take away environmental regulations. But if we all work together so that there wasn't invasions and wars, that would generally be a great thing. Okay, next.
You believe in a fantasy world government that will never exist, so that's good. Number 2, from John Chris Lopez. He wants to know, have you ever thought about producing films as part of the network, a TYT Films? That'd be interesting.
Agreed. That would be interesting. We plan to do that project approximately 12 years from now. We got a lot of things on our plate, man, and that thing is really expensive, so give us some time. Next.
All right, from Melody Bernal, and she asks, can you guys get on The Daily Show or The Colbert Report for an interview, please? Come on, Cenk. Why aren't you on The Daily Show?
Now, Melody, I love you, and a lot of people ask questions like this, and I wanted to answer it in Twitter Storm. We would love to, yes, but it turns out that that's not really how it works. So, look, they have good reasons, like oftentimes they have authors on, and I haven't written a book recently, etc. Could there be other reasons we could be on? Yes, but would we like to? Absolutely. It's not like, damn, I didn't think about that. If we just ask, I'm sure they'll have us on. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. All right, next.
I would say CC them, not us.
Yes,
yeah, it's not up to us. Okay, the next is from Sean Fitzgerald, who says, hey, Cenk, did Alex Jones ever send you those documents supposedly proving his conspiracies like he promised during your interview?
This one's easy. No.
Can you give a little context, explain what he's talking about?
Yeah, so Alex Jones, in an interview I did with him, said he has all these documents to show that worldwide conspiracy is true. Alex always starts with a little bit of truth in the beginning, like, hey, you know what? Monsanto controls the food market with, the GMOs, yada, yada. That stuff is true. The big pharma is incentivized to push drugs into the market and has a lot of influence with the FDA. That's all true. And then he goes, and then you see why the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers are going to kill most of the world. So I asked, hey, Alex, you got any documentation on that? And he said he'd send it right over. At this moment, no, we still don't have them many, many, many months later. All right, next.
All right, from Casey Honors. He or she says, I'm going to Jersey Mike's. What do you recommend ordering?
I love that, man. I like that I got a reputation now as being a lover of Jersey Mike's. Okay, because they have real Jersey subs. That's what I like about them. So I like Italian, but I eat turkey from time to time, but they have got a super sub and the original Italian. Those are the things I normally order. And they say the way to do it is Mike's way. And they're right. I'm from Jersey. That is the official way to eat a sub. And you see the ingredients there. I have it a little differently. I don't know if you're going to be in favor of this, but I take out the onions and I put extra mayo and extra oil and vinegar. That's Cenk's way. All right, you asked. All right, next.
Yeah, tell him Cenk sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one I predict a 2-word answer. Justin Underwood says, Cenk, if the producers of House of Cards approached the Young Turks for an appearance on the show, would you accept?
You're wrong. It is not a 2-word answer. Yes. 1-word answer. Next.
All right. Where's the enthusiasm, though? Okay, Rob Grant wants to know, if approached to replace Phil Griffin at MSNBC, would you do it?
See, that's an interesting question. The problem is I'd be running 2 different networks at the same time and hosting a show. That's a little tough, okay? But that would be a funny day. I suspect it's not around the corner. Next.
All right, Jake Ryan Calvin says, when I use the TYT Amazon link, I don't see indication during checkout that I'm supporting TYT. How do I know for sure?
God, I love these questions, man. We don't plan these.
Yeah, thank you. It's easy to plan.
All right, so Amazon, if you go to tytnetwork.com, there's a link to Amazon. If you go through that link, everything you buy through Amazon, we get a percentage of. So that actually helps the show a ton. If you're going to buy through Amazon, you might as well do it through that link. If you don't buy at Amazon, well, God bless your heart, okay? But so I know I'm frustrated along with you because it doesn't say, thank you, you helped Young Turks or anything like that. But we do see the bottom line numbers in our budget every month. So it does work. So if you use that link, we do get some money for it, and it's really helpful. And thanks for asking that.
And it costs you nothing.
That's true.
All right, last one, and I apologize if I mispronounced the name. I believe this is one of our international fans. From Juna Pikarainen. Why didn't the Romney campaign use the information of drone strikes killing civilians? Thanks for covering drone strikes so well.
Well, that's a relatively easy answer as well, because if Mitt Romney became president, he would have done even more of that. So the one thing that the Republicans agree with President Obama is, hey, you want to violate our constitutional protections, for example, even killing U.S. citizens abroad without a trial or due process, we jump in it. So even though you're right, that could have been the most potent attack against them, executing U.S. citizens without a trial. Isn't that amazing? But the Republicans wanted to do it even more than Obama, so that's why they never attacked him on it. All right, great questions. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, everybody. Check out The Point on YouTube. This has been a Twitter Storm.